2018 review.
Sure we're gonna do this?
Let's do it.
Alright. What's our first topic?
Let's talk about meme review, or just memes in general, I guess.
Alright. Probably my least favorite meme that came out this year, Uganda Knuckles.
Oh, well, technically, Uganda Knuckles first started at the end of 2017, but it became really popular in the beginning of 2018.
I think we should count it for 2018.
Yeah, it's more of a 2018 meme, but yeah, I agree.
It was a
not
hit
good.
and it was a miss. It missed, huh?
The thing about Uganda Knuckles is that it was pretty funny at first. If you look at the channel Gregzilla, he actually did a video called Knuckles Singing, where he was singing a song, and it was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I agree. That was pretty good.
And I'll have to admit, I laughed at the first little bit of Uganda Knuckles jokes. However, as it became more popular, it just became more stale, because the oversaturation of memes always leads to death, for the most part.
I agree. I think the reason why I thought it was funny was because it was, how old is VR chat? Because I thought it started at the end of 2017 when it started getting more popular then.
I do not know when VR chat was made.
Because...
Don't know, don't care.
Because during that time, that's when Uganda Knuckles became a thing. And I guess why I thought it was so funny is because it was so new and it was so, how do you say, random. Wouldn't you say? Like, you thought it was funny because you never thought it was that. But then, that effect wore off after a long period of time.
Oversaturation? Is that the effect?
Yep.
The thing about Uganda Knuckles is the reason why it died so quickly is because it became so oversaturatized. However you pronounce it. People kept on sharing it. People kept on making these horrible edits of it, and just tried to be funny with like the very little jokes that they had. Sure, they were creative at some parts, like the Russian Knuckles, where he was in the tank and shouting in Russian. But however, there's only so much you can do with such a simple meme. Unlike stuff like Steam Tams, where they pretty much forced you to be creative with it. Which, Steam Tams is one of my favorite memes.
Sands. Save that for next topic.
Okay.
Anyways, I think next we should talk about worst, let's start from worst to best.
Okay.
So, worst movie.
Worst movie of this year. I haven't really watched many movies, so...
I would have to say probably Last Jedi.
Last Jedi was 2017.
Oh, wait. Whoops.
Cruz just did an oopsie. Oopsie.
Worst movie, The Avengers Infinity War. I don't feel so good. Anyways, no, that was actually a pretty good movie. Worst movie.
I don't go to the movies often.
I forgot what The Fish Man was. I think that might have been 2017 or 2018, but it was like Sound in the Water or something? Shape of Water?
Yeah, A Shape of Water, I think.
Was that 2018?
Del Toro worked on it, if I recall correctly.
Huh. I did not like that movie. Anyways, worst show of 2018.
I haven't watched many shows, but I can say myself from reviews and what my sister says that probably one of the worst shows of this year was that one season of 13 Reasons Why.
I always thought 13 Reasons Why was kinda, how do you say, dumb?
Pointless, irrelevant.
All the good words. But then again, that's just my opinion. Now, what would be the next topic of worsts? Trends?
Trends, I guess.
Alright. I think the worst trend this year was probably the unoriginal, ironic TikTok.
You think that's the worst?
I think that was probably the worst.
Not even Tide Pods, which, could actually kill people?
Well, no one really ate them. That was the whole
people
meme.
did eat them. There were people who ate them and like either got severely ill or they died. There were people who got affected by Tide Pods. So let's just say they haven't watched enough Rick and Morty, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I got it. I remember when you were in a sleeping bag and you were like, I'm Pickle Rick. Wait, that wasn't 2018.
That was last year, if I recall correctly. But speaking of this year, they had the Szechuan sauce.
You're right. Here, I'll get some.
Yeah. He saved his packets of Szechuan sauce.
Yep. Okay. Right here. Oh, it might be backwards, but
Oh, yeah.
either way, this was a thing. And,
Yeah, remember when Rick and Morty fans were harassing people over it?
yeah, like that one guy was like, "I'm Pickle Ree." Put
Pickle
his
Ree
shirt.
is actually like ironic. He did it as a joke.
Oh yeah, you're
He
right.
pretty much got his entire reputation ruined because of Pickle Ree.
It's
Which I kind of feel bad for him in that way. It's like he tried to be funny, but he ended up kind of ruining his reputation. Like he was pretty much made the face of the Rick and Morty fandom. Just like that sinking. Like he's on the levels of like Chris Chan, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
How
I know what you mean.
Chris Chan represents Sonic, Pickle Ree represents Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think probably one of the worst trends is probably Tide Pods. Ironic TikToks. There was some good that came out of it. Some are funny, but a lot of them are just kind of try hard, you know, trying a little bit too hard to be funny.
Yeah. Okay. So I think any more worsts? Before we move on?
I would say memory, but you know, memory's subjective.
Yeah. I would probably say let's go on to the best. Like overall, what was the best? Wait, no. Let's do overall worst. What did you think was just the absolute worst? Not by category, but just the worst overall.
I think the worst thing is that we lost so many great people this year, like Steven Hillenburg, Stefan Carl.
I didn't even think of that. I agree with you
Stanley.
with that.
It's
think
sad
that's
that
my
we
worst.
lost those great people this year, along with many more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, death is inevitable because that's a natural part of life, you know. When there's life, there's death. However, it's just so sad when someone who's personally shaped our childhoods and have planted in so many great memories for us, and they're gone. Sure, like, their legacy lives on, but it's just never going to be the same without them. I felt this way when Haru Nakajima died last year. If any of you guys watching don't know who that is, he's pretty much the guy who originally played Godzilla in the early films. He died last year.
Didn't he pass out in one of the Godzilla suits once?
Oh, not just once, many times.
Oh yeah.
Life-threatening experience.
Imagine playing a giant monster. Next thing you're on the floor.
When there is a movie called Varan the Unbelievable, and there is a certain, he's just pretty much walking around, and you know how they have pyrokinetics everywhere, like wherever they're called, pyrotechnics, pyrokinetics.
Yeah.
What happened is that like one of the explosives like pretty much exploded into his balls.
Ooh, yikes.
But he kept on moving. Movie wasn't gonna film itself. He had to keep going. He chose to. Which I admire about a person like that. And I'm really sad I was never able to meet him in person. But at least I still have the movies. And all the memories I had watching those movies. You know?
Yeah. On that sad note, let's move on to the best thing of 2018. So let's start with the best one, memes.
Oh man, memes.
Best meme. You have to choose one best meme.
Well, I'm gonna go with like an earlier one because there were a few good ones later on, but probably one of my favorite memes of this year was Steam Tams. Straight down, Steam Tams. Or straight up, straight down, whatever. Steam Tams.
Mm-hmm. Probably my favorite was Hit or Miss. I really liked Hit or Miss. Either that, Like, and a close second would probably be Spooktober as a whole. Spooktober was funny.
Well, Spooktober is just always kind of like a yearly thing.
Mm,
You know, it's not like annual. Like for example, as you said before, hit or miss, which I happen to think was pretty good.
yeah.
Another meme thing I like, which you could also argue is kind of like Spooktober, was Sans,
it's, it's
which is pretty much why I'm wearing this beautiful mask that this gentleman here bought for me out of his kindness. Is
for Christmas.
I loved the Sans memes. And I mean, I still love them to this day. Uh, I actually do like Undertale in a way. I like the soundtrack. I like the character Sans.
Yeah.
I think that the memes are funny if done right, which I've seen so many that are just amazing. Like the angry video game nerd Sans memes.
I'm Sans. Okay, so we covered memes. Next, what was your favorite show?
I don't really watch many shows.
Me neither. Anyways, next, favorite movie.
A movie. Favorite movies of this year. Rampage, Infinity War, Venom.
Ooh, good choices.
I'm trying to think if there were other movies that came out this year.
Spider-Verse.
I've not seen Spider-Verse, but I'm just going to put it on this list because Spider-Verse is one of the best
Fantastic.
movies.
Fantastic. My favorite movie of 2018, Spider-Verse. It was funny. It was really well animated. I could not stress how well animated it was. And, well, it just was on point for most of Spider-Man, like, as a whole. It was the last movie, it seemed like, that Stan Lee appeared in.
He's going to appear in the next Avengers movie.
He will?
Yeah, he's going to appear in the next Avengers movie.
Hmm.
For like a brief little cameo, per usual. I don't know if he's going to do... I don't know if he was able to do one for that new Spider-Man movie they're working on.
He was. And when I saw him, I like almost burst into tears because it was like, oh no, he's not gonna be here anymore.
It's okay. Yeah, his death affected me, but at least he still lives on through the movies and through his works, which, you know what?
And they were still good.
Yeah.
Okay. Best trend. I will go first with this one. PewDiePie versus T-Series.
Yeah.
Best trend of this entire year. And it's still going, but I think it was really popular this year.
I think that my two favorite trends was the first one, of course, like the most important to me was, well, one of the most important was T-Series versus PewDiePie, because that just kind of shaped YouTube in a way, because T-Series was going to beat PewDiePie, but then Mr. Beast and all these other people jumped in to help PewDiePie out. Another trend of mine that I think that's still going on, but you know, not as prevalent, is T-Series versus PewDiePie.
Yeah, that's another good one.
The other one I'm thinking of is the petition for the Atari Godzilla trilogy. I grew up with the games, he didn't. He doesn't know how important the games are to me. How many hours I just spend playing Save the Earth, Unleashed, and Destroy All Monsters Melee. It makes me so happy, you know, that over 7,000 people, with myself included, have been supporting such, like a great trilogy, in hopes that maybe one day we'll be able to see these games maybe remastered, or at least just have re-releases, you know? He really doesn't think of it as importantly as I do.
When I was a kid, I had plug and plays and Rampage for the Wii. That was my kind of stuff.
Rampage was Kino, not gonna lie.
It was. It was super annoying when I got to the final boss with the stupid tower and lightning coming down and spaceship. Like, it was really annoying.
Yeah. What other parts of 2018 is there to talk about, like the best?
I don't really know. Actually, favorite song. There's been so many new songs.
Like any like actual good songs, like
Good songs.
um,
Bitch Lasagna.
yeah, I'm gonna have to say that is a pretty good song on its
I
own.
like the original song. I like the remix. It was good.
Like it, not even in like a meme way. I think it's genuinely probably the best song of this year, or at least one of them.
I also liked Eminem's Venom. That was
Yeah.
for the movie.
Yeah, that was a pretty good song as well.
Probably. Oh yeah, we didn't do least favorite songs of 2018. My least favorite, Sicko Mode and Mobamba. I hate those. I like them as memes, but as serious things, no.
I can't take Mobamba seriously. I can't take it seriously, like, at all. Like, Sicko Mode, like, there's, like, that little catchy part, like, a doo, but Sicko Mode is, like, not in Sicko Mode. Mobamba's just, like, I can't even describe how Mobamba
Yeah, like
sounds.
I can't even think of Mobamba right now. All I can think of is Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode is pretty nice.
Oh,
in,
we almost
like, the meme sense.
forgot. Best game this year. Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Best game, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Best game.
Best game, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Best game.
Best game, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Best game.
Do you want to have a bad time?
No.
Do.
Let's go, Chrome Dome. No. Stop it. Stop it. No. Back up.
Hit or miss. I guess you took the kids, huh?
Anyways. Okay. So, what was your least favorite game of 2018?
Least favorite game.
Deltarune. Just kidding. Deltarune was pretty great. My least favorite probably had to be Battlefield 5.
Yeah, I heard
And
that game
Fallout
wasn't the
76.
best. I've heard that the new Battlefield game, along with the new Fallout game, I've heard bad things about both.
Same.
However, I haven't played either because I'm not into those type of games.
I just don't want to waste my hard-earned money on those kind of crap games. Like, those came out of, like, the make game button, like, from EA over there. But then again, I don't know anything about game design either. So,
Yeah.
now for the final bit. What was your favorite thing of 2018?
Oh man. I think the one that really stands out to me the most is all the people I was able to be friends with and talk to. I don't know what I would have done through the darkest parts of this year if it wasn't for some of my closest friends who were out there who I was able to talk to and meet, even if it was later on in the year. I'm glad I was able to meet so many kind, creative people with similar tastes as me, but yet it's like a family, you know? I'm glad I was able to meet and make memories with so many people. How about you, dude?
Chili Calbasa.
Cruz, you son of a bitch.
But in all seriousness, basically what Tommy said. Also, just the fact that during this whole year, I was able to find a good school and do good overall, so that's good. And the final thing, New Year's resolution. Go.
New Year's resolutions. If I'm gonna be real with you, Chief, I think what I want to do is that I probably try to improve myself more as a person. You know, like write more, draw more, expand my creativeness out. You know, try new things like with my creativity. While yet again trying to figure out who I am as a person and try to be the best person I can be.
I agree. My resolution, lift more, try not to fail at life, and take back the Holy Land. That's the 3 New Year's resolutions plan to do.
Dale's fault.
Deus Vult. Anyways, it's over now. Game over.
You know, yeah, I think it's about time to end the stream since, you know, it was just our review of 2018.
let's unmask ourselves for the new year. Yeah.
Wow.
Helmet hair. Oh boy.
Ugh.
New year, new me. Anyways.
Get out of here, Sans. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream we decided to do. And I hope you guys... oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot that there were people watching us.
Oh yeah, I forgot that too.
So, I hope you guys enjoy this year review. I might do a stream later on, but this was just pretty much our little review of 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Peace.